home, resume. Cool. And just a quick thumbs up so I know everyone can hear me. Boom, 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 boom. Got thumbs everywhere. Excellent. All right. So we're going to start with some body weight squats. Work your hips nice and low. We're going to do a video later on today for the external rotation of your knee, because I always talk about that. But as you're squatting, really make sure those knees are going out and your butt's going down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Work that range of motion. Remember, if you're at home, ideally we're barefoot. Ideally, we're working on getting those arches as lifted as possible. Really drive those knees out. Get the arch to lift. So one big thing we always talk about with the knees driving out, we're not pointing the foot out to get the knee to go out. You want to actually have that foot not necessarily straight, but you want the knee to rotate out from the hip. It's going to kick those glutes in a little bit more. Like I said, we're going to have a whole little video on how to move those and how you should actually walk. I was going to shoot it over the weekend, but someone needed her nails done before we got that done. 5, she doesn't watch these videos, so I'm okay. 4, 3, 2, alternating front lunges. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Boom, alternate as you go. Keep those abs tight. Remember, even as you step, you're still pressing that knee out to the side so that arch stays lifted. You can feel that whole foot being grounded. You can feel everything lifting. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Excellent. 15 seconds to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Plant that right leg. Left leg's going back behind you. Both hands are going to reach down. You're going to open that right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Twist towards the leg that's down. Should feel your hip stretching out. Should feel your hamstring stretching out. Should feel your glute stretching out. Should feel that right oblique stretching out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good deep twist. Keep that chest down as you go. Work on that balance. Keep the arch of your foot lifted. So you're still pushing that knee away to generate lift of the arch. Still pushing that knee away to keep that glute as active as possible. Good. Balance and stability. All those little muscles that we don't use will cause problems, same as anything else. If you have a car and you take a lug nut off your car, eventually the tire is going to fall off. So we want to use those itty bitty little muscles, make them work, get them warm. Interesting little tidbit, all the connective tissue that runs through your whole body takes about 2 years to redevelop, which means all the little skill work that you do right now in 2 years will be automatic. 3, 2, 1, go ahead, switch sides. Left leg comes forward, left hand goes to the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, nice deep twist. Balance as best you can. You can leave that one foot down. You don't necessarily have to take it up. You can take it up if you want more of a challenge. So if your right leg is back, you can take it off the ground if you have good balance and you want to challenge yourself to get a little bit deeper in there. If you just want to get a nice deep twist, you leave that foot down. If you know your balance is bad, you can laugh at me for making that suggestion at all. That's perfectly fine. It's acceptable. We encourage laughter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going back to those squats. We should notice those squats are a little bit deeper this time. Should be a little bit easier to get those hips to rotate open. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, get those hips nice and low. Keep those arches of your feet nice and lifted. Want as much lift as we can get. Work that range of motion. Excellent. Got 20 seconds to go. Up and down, nice and smooth. Should notice that if you're pressing those knees out and you're pulling your glutes forward, your glutes should squeeze nicely at the top. Should be a nice little tushy squeeze. In 5, 4, 3, 2, lateral lunges, alternating sides. So right side, back to center, left side. In 3, 2, 1, lateral lunge. Go. If you guys are still looking for equipment at home, I've been looking at an OfferUp and I've been finding a lot of equipment popping up. I found a set of kettlebells yesterday and I'm waiting to find out if they're still there. But it's a set everywhere from 40 kilograms all the way down to 10 kilograms. No, all the way down to 4 kilograms. The guy was only selling it for $600. So I may actually have a bunch of kettlebells if you guys want them. If the deal is still there, we'll find out. 3, 2, 1. Alternating reverse lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All the adjustments will make sense in a second, possibly. Five, 4, 3, 2. So your next movement, I'm going to use the line on the floor. You can see the outside of my foot lines up. Ideally, you can see this. It looks the way it should. Outside of my foot is going to line up with that floor. Toes are pointing forward. My knee is going to press out. I'm basically doing a partial squat here. Back leg is down. Press that knee out as far as you can. Think about trying to bring your knee to the heel and right back up. Small movement. We're still just loosening up the knees and the hips. You're going to press that knee out. Back leg, the heel is just lifted a little bit. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we're in. Toes are forward as best you can. The outside of your foot is nice and straight. Press, press, press. As you're pressing that knee away, you'll notice that arch naturally wants to lift and up. So try and bring it down and up. It's a lunge position for the most part. You're really exaggerating that knee press, really exaggerating that arch lift. Cool part is if you have lines on your floor at home, you can do the exact same thing I did. Makes life a touch easier. Five, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. The arch of your foot should be firing up a little bit. You may notice there's a little bit of a cramp starting to form in there. That's okay. We're going to switch in 3, 2, 1, go. So here it's the exact opposite. So again, hopefully it shows up the way that it should. Outside of your foot is lined up. You can see as I take that knee over and right up and down. So a really tight lunge position. You're really driving that knee out as best you can. Much like everything, you're going to find one side is tight, one side is loose. Once we figure out which side it is, we're just going to stretch that other side a little bit more. Get both sides to be as loose as they possibly can. Move as best as they can. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead, throw those weight vests on if you have them, and grab your weights. So vests are on, grab your weights. It could be your dumbbell, your kettlebell, doesn't really matter. We're going to start. Feet are going to be out wider than your hips. So we're doing a sumo deadlift. Feet are out wide. You're still pressing those knees out. Grab your weight, drive those hips forward. As you pull forward, it's not about standing up. It's about pulling your butt underneath. So almost zipping it in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Perfect. Zip those hips up. Really squeeze everything in. Perfect. 15 seconds. Abs stay tight, chest stays up as best you can. Drive those hips down, drive those knees open. Arches, of course, should still be lifted as best you possibly can. Lots of things to think about. That's how your body works. 3, 2, 1, reverse lunge. We're gonna take that weight, we're gonna hold it in the right side. Right leg is gonna stay stationary. Left leg is gonna lunge back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. If you need more weight, you can offset the weights where you have the heavier one on the side that's staying stationary, the lighter one on the side that's going back. You just go with what you've got. We're gonna work with whatever we have. Guess we're good at that. We're adaptable. Good. Remember, as you lunge back, your right knee is drifting over the outside of your right foot ideally. I'm exaggerating, it's not gonna go that far, but you're trying to press that knee out there as if you're trying to touch the back wall, touch the windows, touch to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, finish in that back lunge position. Reach across, grab the weight with both hands, chop across. So you're going from the outside of the leg that's forward over the opposite shoulder. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. If you can, try and sink those hips a little bit lower, bend that front knee just a little bit more, bring that back knee towards the ground. Yes. The lower you are, the more load is going to be on those legs, and that's what we want. We want those legs working as much as possible. If you're up nice and high, you're going to get more work through the core. If you're down nice and low, your butt, your hips, your legs are going to work a lot harder. And everyone who stayed home today chose wisely because I'm actually getting wet inside the pavilion while it's raining. Who knew? 5, 4, 3, 2. I may be training from inside my car by the end of this video. Switch sides. Reverse lunge. Left leg is staying planted. Left hand is holding your weight. Right leg is going back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good. Remember that left knee drifts out as you go back. You're lifting the arch of your foot. You're maintaining that stability as best you can. Abs stay nice and tight. Got 5, 4, 3, 2. Step that right leg back. Hold that position. We're going from outside the leg over that shoulder. Remember, you want to be as low to the ground as you can. In 3, 2, 1, go. So just like with everything else, the lower you are, the harder it is. But you may notice one side is tighter, one side is looser. One side has a better twist, one side doesn't. All those things are perfectly okay. But the ideal here is to have that right knee about an inch off the ground while you're holding that chopper. This way the arch stays lifted, the core stays nice and tight. It will throw your balance off. So balance is first. So balance is primary. Then we take depth, then we take speed. So think about stay balanced first, then work on, okay, how much lower can I get? Then work on how fast can I make this movement? In 5, 4, 3, 2, bring that weight to your chest. We're doing lateral lunges, weights loaded to the chest, alternating sides as you go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Perfect, perfect. Same rule with our lunges. Stability first, depth second, speed is third. So it's great if you can go super fast, but if you're only going fast and you're staying high, you don't want to do that. You want to be able to go low and smooth. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight stays at the center of your chest. We're going into our squats. So back to those squats. Drive those knees out. Chest is up nice and high. Drop all the way down and up. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Nice and low, nice and smooth. So the plus side, if you guys are at home, something you can work on, I don't know if I can set the camera up so you guys can see it. You want to get up close to your wall and work on your squat, you can. So you have the ability, oh, that'll fall right off if I put it there. To get in close, and I think you guys can see my feet, work on that squat. So as I come in, I'm right up in this thing. Me and this pillar are nice and friendly, and up. And if you need to, hands come across your chest for balance. So you'll see your weight shift a little bit, but you get that depth, and it works on where your hip should be and how your body should be sinking straight down as best it can. 3, 2, 1, drop that weight. We're back to our sumo deadlifts. So remember, knees are out wide, weights hanging down nice and low. Butt's pulling forward. So we're here, legs are wide, boom, outside the shoulders. Try and get your heels outside the hips, outside the shoulders. In 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent. If you have a weight that is too light for you, go slower. Try not to go faster. The slower you go, the more it's going to increase the feel of that weight. So a lot of times people think about speed. Every time we've done tempo work, and we're going to do a little bit today too, you guys have noticed it doesn't matter what the weight is, that lactic acid still builds up, that burn still builds up, and that's what we want. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. You're going to hold that weight, center your chest. So those arms are going to get a little bit of work today. I kind of want to apologize, but we're doing right side reverse lunge. So just right down and right back. I don't know why I did it that way, but you guys got the picture. So right leg is going back, left leg is staying stationary. Weights at your chest in 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Oh, there it is. Flip around. So weights up, right leg's going. Make sure you get that knee to drift out. And back. $15 seconds to go. 3, 2, lunge that right side back. We're going to hold in that position. So you're in that deep lunge position. We're not doing our choppers. Weights go at your chest. We're right back, and we're just going to pulse. 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Just pulse. Good. Make sure you're driving that left knee out. Getting that body to fire. Getting that hip to fire. Getting that glute to fire. Getting the arch of your foot to fire. Perfect world scenario. The arch of your feet shouldn't feel like they're on fire, but they may. That was the goal for last month, to condition the arch of your feet, condition all the way up to your knees. Maybe even recondition your hips to move the right way. Ten seconds to go. Good. Arms are going to burn a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs. Right side plants, left side reverse lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good. Reverse lunge, back and forth. Yeah, we're not to the pulse yet, Sharon. We'll get there in a second. I know you're excited for those pulses. I know that was the one thing you specifically sent me that you wanted to do. This is all Sharon's fault. Just so if you guys want to point fingers, it's all Sharon. Since you're home and muted, I can do all this because no one's here to yell at me. Literally, it's fine. I'm okay with this. See how quiet it is on my side this time? There's no distractions. 3, 2, 1. Left leg goes all the way back. Now we're pulsing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse. Up and down, keep those abs tight. Press that right knee out. Arch is lifted, belly button stays in. Lots of things to think about. Keep breathing because obviously we don't want to pass out, but think about all those other things too. You could also think about how if you passed out, the workout would be over and you'd be home already. So that's also a plus. But don't do that. There's head trauma. Things can get rattled around in there. I've had a few concussions. They're not fun. But I mean, are you really living if you haven't had like 6 different concussions? It's true, unfortunately. Last 10 seconds. Keep moving as best you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, lateral lunge. Hold that weight up high. Alternate sides as we go. We're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Valerie's having the same kind of problem I am having. Find a dry spot to stand where you're not getting hit by the water as it comes in. It's all fun. It's all fun and games so you get soaked while you're not working out. 15 seconds. In, not left. In. Five, 4, 3, 2, back to our squats. Last set of squats like this. So the weight's up by your chest, abs are in tight, arms should be burning. I know, and I apologize for that, sort of. In 3, 2, 1, squat those hips. Not there. Got real dark and rainy. Five, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So we're going back to our sumo deadlifts. There's gonna be a 5 count on the way down. I'm gonna count you guys out. So it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, touch the ground or your lowest point. Snap those hips back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, your lowest point. Drive back up. Remember, as you pull up, butt fires. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, explode up. 5, 4, 3, 2, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, shake those legs out. You got a sumo deadlift high pull next. So no tempo on this one. You're just down, explode up, pull the weight to your chin. Touch the ground, touch your chin. When I say touch your chin, I mean that as a more of a visual thing. Don't actually hit yourself in the chin. Please and thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Touch the ground, pop up. Yes. So as you come up, you want to think about driving those hips forward, explode up nice and fast. This one, you want to go for as much speed as you can. You should notice that weight's starting to feel a little bit heavier. That tempo tires out the muscle. Then as you start getting that moving a little bit, things start feeling pretty good. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights at your chest. We're doing that same tempo on the descent. So you've got that squat coming up. It's going to be 5 seconds on the way down, and then explode up, drive those hips forward, squeeze that glute, those glutes, because you have more than one butt cheek. In 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Just squat, so make sure that weight stays up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Drop the weight. We've got lateral lunges, no weight. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Lateral lunges. Go. Alternate sides as you go. Right side, left side. Again, balance is first, depth is second, speed is third. Yeah, keep it as tight as you can. Keep moving. $15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab your weights. Weights come back to the chest. So we're doing a front-loaded good morning. We've done these before. It's been a while. So your weight's up. Abs are in nice and tight. Weights at my chest. Hips go back. Knees come apart. And then we pop those hips forward. Then we fold and pop. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good. Big things to focus on here. If you start to feel that low back activating, make sure your low back is flat. Make sure your glutes are actually pulling underneath. Make sure you have a nice neutral pelvis before you start the movement. What a lot of people tend to do is they get this arch in their back. So they're in this position and they're here and it's this nice little arch. You want to be as neutral as you can. So your butt lines up with your head. So as you come back up, it's your butt pulling, not the erectors in your spine. Those erectors in your spine are not built to take that kind of load. Three, 2, 1. Same movement, right leg only. So you're gonna hold that weight at your chest, abs in nice and tight, fold forward, just on that right side. Try not to let that left leg touch at all if possible. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So we're up. And if possible, the leg doesn't touch. Balance, balance, balance. You're gonna notice your weight's gonna have to shift because of where that weight is loaded on your body. Good. Perfect. Remember, nice and smooth. Get your back as flat to the ground as you possibly can. Five, 4, 3, 2, switch legs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Excellent. Arch stays lifted. Leg is rotating out as best you can. balance, balance, balance. Core stays nice and tight. You'll notice that if you can keep your back flat, your stability will go up because you're using your abs more, and those abs control where your weight goes, how your weight falls, and how your body perceives your weight. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is where it gets fun. So your weight's going to be loaded on your right side. We're going back to our squats. So it's going to be a lot of right side movements first. So your weight's up in that rack position. Abs are in tight. We're going to squat first, up and down, all right side. We're not going to switch the weight for a little while. In 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. Here, a lot of times people want to rock their pelvis to make movement easier. Try and keep your pelvis neutral. Try and keep both knees driving out and apart. Try and get those hips to lower down as best you can. The giant walking stick just hanging out watching us. Thing's massive and creepy looking. It's like a little alien behind me. Not okay. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Right side rack. Right side is going to reverse lunge. Abs are in tight. Right side reverse lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Lunge back, nice and stable. So the key here is stability. We're going to work some tempo in on our next movement. Everyone's going to have a good old time. Promise. Lord. If I need to speak up at all, I can hear the rain here. So if it's drowning me out on that side, let me know. Okay. It's like a little mini monsoon. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lunge that right leg all the way back. Right weight stays on the arms. And then from here, you're going to lower down, hold for 3, 2, 1. Pop all the way up as best you can. Lower down, hover 3, 2, 1. Spring up. This is our last movement on this side. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So lower down, 3, 2, 1, pop. 3, 2, 1, good. 3, 2, 1, good. Lower down, 3, 2, 1, good. Lower down, 3, 2, 1, good. Lower down, 3, 2, 1, yes. Lower down, 3, 2, 1, yes. 3, lower down, 3, 2, 1, almost there. Lower down, 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out, switch sides. Left side front rack squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Just squatting up and down. Remember, keep that arch lifted. Keep moving as best you can. The text messages are starting to roll in from the other trainers. Good times. $20 seconds to go. Keep those abs tight. Try and keep your chest nice and lifted. Try and drop those hips as best you can. Knees go apart. Chest stays up. Make those glutes work. Three, 2, 1. Left side's reverse lunging. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse lunges. Go. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We have plenty of time. I'm just saying this right now because it came to my mind. Just like last Tuesday, we're going to run a little bit long. We got a little bit of conditioning at the end. So you got 20 minutes before we even get there. Just wanted to throw it out there. So if anyone needs to bounce off, just let me know or just vanish. That's okay. Well, actually, let me know because Sharon has separation anxiety. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lunge back. Hold that deep lunge for your tempo. There was a whole thing. Some of you probably saw it on one of the videos. Sharon was very upset when people left and we didn't know about it, or she didn't know about it. Hold that lunge position, lower down. We start in 3, 2, lower all the way down and hold for 3, 2, 1, pop up, lower down. 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 3, 2, 1. Last one right here. Pop up, lower down. 3, 2, 1. Drop those weights. We're on our backs. You can take your vests off if you have your vest on. Keep your weight close because we're going to use it for our hip bridge. So we're going to do hip bridges next. I want your weight to rest right on your lower abdominals, right over top of your hips, right over top of your pelvic bone. We're going to use that weight there. We're going to do our hip bridges. So abs are in nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes up towards the sky as best you can. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bridges, go. Yep. So the weight's going to rest right on your hips. It's not going to be the most comfortable thing. I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, it just doesn't sit right. If you have a dumbbell, it is a little bit better because the 2 heads of the dumbbell will actually sit on top of your pelvic bones. But if you have a kettlebell, it's going to sit literally right between those 2 bones. So maybe you're pressing on your bladder. You may not be happy about that. Well, most people aren't happy when things press on their bladders, but that's a different story. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take that weight. You're going to shift it over top of your right hip bone. Left knee's coming in your chest. You're doing a single leg hip bridge, right side. So left knee's in, right heel's on the ground. Dumbbell or weight is over your right hip bone. And bridge in 3, 2. Hip bridges, go. Yes, make that right glute fire. Your right glute and hamstring should be trying to drive up there. The nice part about getting this movement loaded is a lot of times, if you are using your low back or you're using your hip flexors and you're not using your glutes the right way, you can see it. And it's not one of those things I want you guys to be in pain, but if you start noticing there is pain from this movement, drop the weight off to the side, really focus on squeezing that glute. A lot of times the glutes are, and you've heard me make this joke multiple times, ornamental. They just kind of hang out. They don't contract the way that they should, and that's because other muscles can take over for them. So we want those glutes firing up, not the low back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. The weight goes to the left hip bone. Left knee is bent, left foot's on the ground, right leg is off. And we bridge in 3, 2, 1, go. Hip bridges. Same thing here. If you do notice there's pain on one side, not pain on the other, really think about where that glute is, really think about where that hamstring is. It's not uncommon to have pain on one movement and not have pain in another movement. A lot of times you see it in your knees. Oh, this knee hurts when I do this, but this one doesn't. Well, sometimes it's the tightness from the hip or tightness from the ankle that'll cause that knee pain because everything's one giant connective tissue. It's all good times. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that weight, place it off to the side. We've got sit-ups next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. It's a regular sit-up, nothing fancy. Well, actually something fancy. What I want you guys to focus on the way down is really squeeze your glutes, really roll back through your spine. A lot of times we flop back into position when we do our sit-ups. I want you to control, use your abs. It's okay if you fling your arms up, that's fine. Use those lats to get you up off the ground, but use your abs to allow you to lower back down. So those abs need to be working. So this goes back to our first video of the month where it's talking about slowing down. The more that we slow down, the more that we actually put that load into our abdominals here. The faster you go, yes, the more repetitions you get done. The slower you go, the more work you get done. 3, 2, 1. Flutter kicks are next. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Flutter kicks, go. Abs stay tight, low back stays pressed right into the ground. Belly button is in, spine is pressed in. And then movement is as big or as small as you can make it without that low back moving. And remember, we've talked about it before. If you feel like as you're moving, your butt is dragging you down your mat or dragging you across your floor, it means your pelvic bone isn't secure. It means your lower abs aren't firing the way they should, which means your hip flexors are doing a ton of work, but your abs are not doing a ton of work. And nobody wants pretty hip flexors. That has never been a thing. I've sat down with somebody in a consult and they've said, I want my hip flexors to look better. Never. 20 years, no one has ever said, I want better hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Turn on over. We've got our quadruped hold. So we've done these before. It's been a while. We're down. Back's flat. Abs in tight. Keep those knees lifted so they hover about 1 inch off the mat. They're not secured in. We're hanging out for 45 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover. Just hanging out. Keep the back flat as best you can. Squeeze the glutes a little bit. If you notice your low back feels like it's arched, give those glutes a little bit of a squeeze. You'll notice those quads load up a little bit more. Abs fire a little bit more. Think about your ribs coming to your pelvic bone. Pelvic bone comes under. Yeah. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Abs should be firing up. Quads should be firing up a little bit. Ten seconds to go. Hold it tight. 3, 2, 1. So we're doing our leg extension from this position. We're going to start just the right side. Glutes are tucked under. Back's nice and flat. Reach and tuck. Just the right side. As you reach out, that glute should be squeezing nice and hard at the top, driving your heel away. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Just the right side. Make sure that left knee is hovering off the ground. Yeah. Nothing gets to rest. We're almost to the good stuff. $15 seconds left on this side. Three, 2, 1. Shake it out. We got the other side to do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Remember, you're really driving that left leg out there, really squeezing that glute. The foot should rotate a little bit as you squeeze the glute. So the primary function of your glute, if this is my foot, if I squeeze that glute, it's going to rotate out and it's going to rotate back a little bit. This goes into the whole video that we have to shoot about how to walk. We're going to retrain how you guys walk, and it's going to blow your minds. 5, 4, 3, 2. On your feet, grab your weights. So we're going to start our conditioning work. We're going to do power swings, followed by body weight squats. So we've done power swings before. The big reminder of how it works. If you have one weight, that's fine. Grab by the top. I have a plate. As you swing up, normally what we do is we swing up and gravity just kind of pulls that weight with it. It's not what we're doing today. You're going to swing up and then pull it right back down. So the goal is to throw it down and behind you, literally like you're trying to hit yourself right in your butt. What a lot of people tend to do is they throw it down and away, and that's a really bad position. So you want to be here and pull straight down into that swing position and then allow those hips to fire you right back up. We've got power swings for 30 seconds, followed by regular swings for 30 seconds. And we've got body weight squats for 30 seconds. Then we go back to the top. Each time it's going to be a minute of swinging, and there'll be a different movement in between. So get ready. Good times. Good times. In 5, 4, 3, 2, power swings. Go. So remember, there's no break. Yes, perfect. There's no break in between. You're just going right from movement to movement. Pull that weight down. Good. Snap. Good. You should be trying to snap it down as hard as you're snapping it up. 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. Perfect. You should feel a difference. You should feel your abs firing. You should feel your lats firing. You should feel your glutes firing a little bit more. Hamstrings should be firing a little bit more. You should definitely be feeling your heart rate drift up. 3, 2, right into regular swings. Just keep going. So we don't stop. Right into it, right into it. Yeah, it's a running clock. Swing. So your heart rate's going to keep going up. You're going to notice those hamstrings are burning a little bit more. Knees are rotated out. Glutes are firing. We're trying to condition everything on the back side of the body. You're going to notice your grip is going to start to burn a little bit. That's okay. That's what we want. 5, 4, 3, 2, weights go down. Body weight squats, up and down as fast as you can go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Squats, yes. Up and down, perfect. This is one of the few times that we will sacrifice form for speed. Ideally, your arch is still lifted. Ideally, your knees are still pressing out. Ideally, your glutes are still firing. But for all intents and purposes right now, I just want those repetitions to get hammered out. I want that heart rate to go up. I want that lactic acid to go up. Every time your lactic acid goes up, your body is actually going to utilize that to increase capillary density, which gets more of that oxygen-rich blood right to those muscles, which allows you to burn more fat next time. In 3, 2, 1, grab your kettlebell. Power swings and regular swings. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Grab your weight. Doesn't have to be a kettlebell. It could be literally anything. It could be a book bag, doesn't matter. As long as you got weight, you're firing up and firing down. Abs stay tight. The top position, your pelvic bone should be tucked under. Ribs should be pulling down toward your pelvis. Pelvis should be pulling up. Glutes are nice and strong. Back's nice and flat. Good. Heart rate's coming up. 3, 2, just right into those regular swings. Keep going. Keep swinging. Good. $15 seconds down. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop that weight. Lateral lunges, alternating sides. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. 30 seconds, same thing. We want speed. On the plus side, that was your last set of swings for a little bit. Yay. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Next movement. You're going back. It's almost like a reverse lunge, single leg squat. The other leg doesn't touch. Your first 30 seconds is just down and up here. Your second 30 seconds, we add the hop. So it's a running clock side by side. In 3, 2, 1. Just that run. Just get that leg down and extend. Drive that knee. The goal is to keep one leg planted and never let the other leg touch. That is the goal. If that happens, great. You guys are fatigued. It's expected that it won't be perfect. The more fatigue that builds up, the less likely you are to be able to maintain your balance. And that's okay. It's the way we're built. 5, 4, 3, 2, right into those hops. Go. Yes. So remember, as we land softly. As we explode, we only go up as high as we can, as long as we can land on that one foot. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Switch to the other leg. Remember, it's those squats first, then the jumps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good. Reach back there. Yes. Five, 4, 3, 2. Right into those jumps. Go. Land, whisper quiet. You're a little kitty. You're getting ready to pounce on a little birdie. That's all I got. Five, 4, 3, 2. Grab that kettlebell. So we've got 30 seconds of power swings, 30 seconds body weight squats, 30 seconds regular swings, 30 seconds jump squats. I'll tell you when and what we're doing. But power swings are first. In 3, 2, 1, go. Swings. Swing hard, swing fast. Abs stay tight. Explode. Everything's nice and locked. At the top of that movement, if I were to come up and poke you in the belly button, it would be like hitting a wall. It wouldn't have any give. It's one of those where it should be a, ooh, I can't press any harder, not, ooh. Swing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop that weight. Body weight squats. In 3, 2, go. Remember, we're going for speed. Those hips moving. Drive those knees out. Ideally, that arch is lifted. It's a lot to think about when we're trying to go fast. You may notice that certain things are in the right spots and certain things aren't. 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. We're back to our regular swings. Remember, you're not pulling it down. Now you're just snapping it up, floating it down. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Looking good, looking good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Jump squats are next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Touch the ground, leave the ground. Remember, you're going as quick as you can, landing as softly as you can. If I'm standing next to you, I should notice that you're jumping. You're like a little ninja. You're trying to assassinate me because I've been making you jump around for an hour. I'm a bad man, and I understand that about myself. Acceptance is part of it. I accept me for who I am. I don't know what's happening anymore. 3, 2, 1. Ice skaters are next. We're doing our ice skaters in 2 different ways. The first 30 seconds, we're just doing a standard ice skater. That around. So you're just coming side to side. You're over, ice skater. I'm not making them big because the ground's slippery and I don't want to die. And then your second move, you're up, hop, skate over, hop. So first 30 seconds, ice skaters, no hop. Second 30 seconds, ice skaters, hop in between each one. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. 10 seconds, then we add that hop. And hop. So ice skate, hop, ice skate, hop. You're right into it. Hop, yes. So that single leg hop is accompanied with a lateral lunge. That's all it is. Or a lateral step, single leg hop. Lateral step, single leg hop. Perfect. Yes, 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 yes. And back to your weights. Last set of swings right here. You have no more swings. It's power swings. Then we're done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, power swings. Go. Drive that weight down. Drive that weight up. Abs stay tight. Remember, those abs are like a wall. I can't break through them. I shouldn't be able to poke and have you give. It should be poke, and then my finger gives. Keep it tight. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, body weight squats. So the next 2 minutes of work, there's not going to be an interruption in what we're doing. I'm going to call it out 5 seconds before. We got body weight squats in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Remember, squat those hips up and down. We want speed, as much speed as we possibly can get. We've got 4 movements, well, 3 movements left after this. So you're in the home stretch. 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, we've got a pulse squat. So when I tell you to, you're just going to get as low as you can and pulse as best you can. 3, 2, pulse squats. Go. 30 seconds. Right into it. Yeah, pulse. Those legs are going to be burning. Lactic acid's building up. I'm working on creating more capillaries to get more blood in there, more oxygenated blood, because we're going to go slower. We're going to breathe deeper. We're going to learn about our breathing. We're going to learn about so much stuff. We're going to learn all about how our physiology works to make it work the best for us from now on. In 5 seconds, we've got jump squats. 3, 2, 1, jump squats. Go. Almost there. I promise you the worst of it's almost over, because the whole thing is almost over, which means inevitably it's all almost over. And I promise the light at the end of the tunnel is not a train, is the end of the workout. Keep going, although you may not feel like that. 5, 4, squat hold. 3, 2, squat holds. Go. Last 30 seconds. Just hanging out in that low squat position. Ideally, you're not going to come out of the squat. If you need to, just lift yourself up. So if you're down nice and low and those legs are burning, you don't know if you can hold it anymore, just lift up a little bit higher and then a little bit higher. But try not to let those knees fully extend. Try not to let all the blood out of those legs. Keep it in there as long as you can. Let that lactic acid build. Let those muscles get tired. 10 seconds to go. You guys are there. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. And just like that, you've survived. So for Thursday, you're going to need your weights. You're going to need your vests. You don't need your wooden pole, but you will need your jump rope for the conditioning work at the end. So that's the good news, sort of. So there's all that.
Awesome.
I will see you guys all on Thursday. I doubt I'll see you before then. Nothing personal, just the way it is. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.